Throughout the globe, children suffer in daily silence. Whether their basic rights are neglected or they are subjected to unspeakable horrors, their innocence is taken without their choice. These are the stories of some of those children. My name is Tabriz Khan and I work for Muslim Aid. Children all over the world have to work to support their families.
It's just after Fajr prayers, first thing in the morning, and we've come to the fruit market and the wholesale market. There's children everywhere. The children are the ones that are carrying all the loads on the wheelbarrows and on their backs. There's groups of children that are picking up the rotten fruit because that's probably the only food that themselves and their families are going to get today.
This is Abdullah and he earns money by trash picking. On a good day, Abdullah can earn up to 100 rupees. This is just 60p for a dangerous and horrible, hard day's work.
I can't imagine having to work here for a day amongst all of this filth and this stench, this horrible smell and this stench. It's so dangerous. There's needles on the floor, there's dirty nappies and sanitary towels, and there's flies and insects everywhere. And the thought of one of my own children having to do this really breaks my heart. This is the reality of so many of our children.
Sexual abuse is a nightmare that many children have to face. They are left with invisible scars that hurt their development into adulthood.
Children are one of the most vulnerable groups. They don't have any support. They don't go to school. They just stay in the street. And once you are in the street, you pick whatever available in the street. Drugs, abuse, you work for nothing, you work for very little.
The situation of so many millions of children all over the world is so desperate. Whilst emergency aid and relief is important, it's vital that we look at long-term solutions. And this is what sets Muslim Aid apart. What we do is look at the long term for the children and how we can build futures for these kids and make a real difference to their lives. We're on our way to go and have a look at some of those Muslim Aid schools to see how we have helped take children off the streets and put them into education.
Meet Gainar, a 10-year-old girl studying at Muslim Aid's Street to School project. This amazing program takes vulnerable children off the streets and gives them a great education and so much more.
The school आपको पसंद है?
बहुत पसंद।
क्यों?
पढ़ाई के।
पढ़ाई के? आपको पढ़ाई करना पसंद है?
हाँ बहुत पसंद।
अच्छा, और तो बच्चे कहते हैं ये मैं ना स्कूल जाना, आप नहीं कहती?
नहीं।
अच्छा, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
Since coming to school, she has been given a real ray of hope in her life. But the dark circumstances in which she finds herself are so heartbreaking.
यही परेशानी कभी अबू का मूड से होता, कभी अबू इतना लड़ाई करते हैं यहाँ पे हमारे साथ। जब उसके पास चर्च नहीं होता ना तो इतनी लड़ाई घर में करते हैं। और अम्मी को कल लड़का उसके लिए मेरा पैसे इकट्ठे करते किसी से लेते हैं। अम्मी को लड़का लगा वो उसका इलाज करवाते हैं। पहले हम 3 बहन लोग घर में काम करते थे।
अच्छा।
अभी स्कूल गए, अभी मुझे और मेरी दूसरी बहन को निकाल रखा स्कूल पढ़ो।
अच्छा, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह. तो फिर वो आपको पसंद है जिस स्कूल जाती है? वो फिर काम नहीं करती है?
नहीं, फिर मैंने कहा मैंने स्कूल में से मैंने और काम नहीं करती।
अच्छा।
फिर मैंने कहा स्कूल पढ़ो।
तो काम मुश्किल था?
मुश्किल था।
Yeah, we're just taking the girls to the shop to buy them some sweets. I can't believe the family situation that we've just seen. I can't even bear to look at the mother because the sadness on her face just makes my heart bleed. They're such beautiful, beautiful little girls. I don't know what the world holds for them, but when you give your donations, you don't actually see the difference that it makes to these children's lives and the opportunities that it gives them, because without your donations, they have no opportunity, and to be honest, they don't have any sort of life. Please continue to support the Street to School programme, because it's the only hope that these kids have got. Please. Come on, Princess.